9:45 in the morning. It is a quarter before 10 o'clock, and it's Indiana in the morning here on AM 1160 WCCS 101.1 FM. Presented, as always, by First Commonwealth Bank. Nathaniel Arthurs with us here this morning. This is so cool. You just showed to me... Good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you with us.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thank you.
You just showed to me a beautiful commemorative... Would you call that a coin?
I call it a challenge coin.
A challenge coin.
Challenge coin.
Wow. The Jimmy Stewart Airport Festival is going to become a much bigger event this year. There's been the restoration effort for Jimmy Stewart's own personal airplane, which is now ready to be mounted on a pole to greet visitors to the Jimmy Stewart Airport, and that's what this challenge coin is all about.
Right.
Yeah, tell us about this.
Yeah, it's a coin that we had worked with Kathy and Tom Kitchen, and the Jimmy Stewart Museum was very helpful in implementing this. That the family actually approved the picture that's on the front of it. Mm-hmm. And on the back side of the coin, it's a limited edition, and it actually has Jimmy Stewart's 1961 Cessna 310F that we actually have at the airport, which actually was in the Veterans Day Parade.
Yeah.
And it's actually going to be up on a pole out at the airport. So we're helping generate money for the fundraiser for getting that finished up, and also to turn the festival into an air show. Mm-hmm. So that's what the funds are going to be used. So they're for sale right now. They're $30 a piece, and they're located at Luxembourg's in downtown 700 Shop, the Jimmy Stewart Museum, the airport, and also the Indiana County Tourist Bureau right next to Sears in the Indiana Mall.
Okay, and it's just a limited number of these.
Limited number. Once they're gone, they're gone,
uh-huh.
And that's it. So the family insisted on the money being used for the purpose of the air show and to finish up the project for the 310. Mm-hmm. And actually on our webpage, jimmystewart.airport.com, if you get on there, you can actually find the links. I think Tip Roofner found the actual plane in a Palm Springs air show. And we have it linked to the webpage, so you get on there, and the EAA is a big part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So there's actually donation forms and everything to help finish this project on there.
Wonderful. So it's ready to go up on the pole. It's literally the Jimmy Stewart's airplane is going to get back in the air.
Yep, it's going to get back in the air and rotate around with the wind.
Yeah.
Lights and propellers and everything. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
We're real excited.
Goodness gracious. So in order to establish a timeline for that, I would assume it's dependent upon the funds that you're able to raise. Correct. And how quickly?
Correct. Yep.
All right. So we want this thing up on that pole by the time of the air show.
Yes, indeed.
So
I don't know if it's going to happen at the time of the air show, but we'll see what happens.
I'm just saying what I want. I don't
know.
You guys, I don't know what you want.
We'd love to see it too, but it's all depends on how many coins we sell and also getting all the permits and everything to get it up.
Yeah. So folks, let's get on board with this. So the Jimmy Stewart airplane is ready to get up on that pole at the Jimmy Stewart Airport, and you can help to make that happen by getting one of these commemorative.
Right. And we will also have a table at the Chamber Expo at the Indiana Mall this Saturday from 10 to 3. We'll be selling the coins there and also giving information about the air show. We haven't had an air show here for what we figure, Todd, 35 years.
35 years, yeah.
It was 1983, I think it was Jimmy Stewart's 75th anniversary. Mm-hmm. So we hired the same group, David Schultz from Latrobe, who does Latrobe's air show, and we're really excited about it. We got a great lineup on it right now. We have Scott Francis. He's coming in with an extra. He's from Leesburg, Virginia. It's kind of like the Red Bull planes that you see on TV.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That'll give you an idea. There's going to be a Christian Eagle. It's a bi-wing plane. A lot of aerobatics, what they call flip-flop acts. We also have some skydivers coming in. We have a T6 doing aerobatics. Kevin Russo, he's coming in. We have the Candy Bomber, Tim Chop. He has a C-54. He's coming back. We just confirmed that.
For the folks who don't know, that's the Berlin aircraft. Berlin airlift aircraft.
Right. And that was when Gail Halverson had flown and dropped candy from it. We're actually going to do that. We're going to actually have them dropping the candy across the crowd during the air show for that event. So it's pretty neat to see. That's a big, big plane. It's going to be interesting to see that one.
Oh, yeah.
And then also we have Charlie Cartledge he has Lake Erie Warbirds. He'll be there, and he'll have a TBM. It's part of the Pacific Torpedo Squadron, similar to what George Bush had flown.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep.
President, when we remember, we do still see the video of he had been shot down by the Japanese, and we can see him getting fished out of the water. And,
right.
And he spent 6 weeks working as a crew member on the submarine that got him.
Yeah.
So that's just tremendous to see that model of airplane coming here to Indiana.
Yeah, we're excited. Plus, we have all the static displays, everything you've seen in the past, plus we're taking it up another level.
Yeah.
And, there will be tickets, so we're going to charge $10 for adult, children 12 and under for free. There's going to be a lot more children's activities, a lot more learning activities, and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
We are so excited about this happening.
Oh, I bet.
It's going to bring a lot of people to Indiana for that. And thankful for the Byron Stauffer, Jim Struzzi, Denise Liggett, and we've had just an extreme team of very open-minded, positive people that are making this thing happen. And without them, we couldn't have done it.
Yeah. The Jimmy Stewart Airport itself is, it's looking better now than it ever has. The runway is just gorgeous. And for folks to be able to recognize that this is not just something that is there for us for this one weekend out of a year, but this now becomes an important key to our economy, to the way that Indiana County operates. And that's what this is designed to point that out.
Right, absolutely. You got to look at it this way. The reason why towns grow, it's seaports, airports, and roads. Well, we don't have any seaports, but we do have an airport. We have great roads. Mm-hmm. So we have this beautiful welcome mat out here in Indiana County to welcome businesses that come in and find a home here. And we're going to capitalize on it. Now we have you can come in with instrument rate, your instrument approaches and land in inclement weather.
Yeah.
So we're excited about this.
That's tremendous. All right. But in order to do events such as this, you need to have the funds to do it. It
Correct.
gets more and more expensive each year. I would guess even the insurance bill for something like this is pretty big.
Yes. The insurance can cost you a little bit of money. And you never know until you need it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But when you think about being able to get these historic aircraft in, every year there are fewer and fewer of them that are available to be brought in, and I would guess that there's competition every weekend of the summer.
Well, what's really neat about this event, we are the first event in the whole region for the air show. And air shows are the number one tourist event of any type of sporting event or anything like that.
Really?
So we get the biggest crowds. Yeah, we're really excited. We have the Civil Air Patrol doing their pancake breakfast there, watching those kids out there doing what they do. And it's just nice to see kids out doing something other than playing video games.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're talking about an event that is coming. The date for the air show this year will be?
It will be June 9th and 10th. It starts at 8 a.m. and it will end at 5 both days.
Yeah.
So we're doing the hangar dance as well on a Saturday night again. That's been backed by popular demand.
Sure.
Our friend Walter Schroth. Without him, it wouldn't have been possible.
We'll make that happen with the Beaver Bobcats.
Yep, Beaver Bobcats are already booked. They're ready to come back and do what they do.
That's tremendous. We'll have Walter in talking about that too, and we'll look forward to that happening. The honoring of the veterans at that is such a special thing.
Sure is.
And then the air show itself. I think Friday Fly-In Day is one of the really exciting things for folks too. We pray for good weather so that we can watch these planes just come flying in one after the other.
It is neat watching them come in, and then we're also, in order to make this success, it's a community event. We need volunteers, and without the volunteers, we can make this happen. So we're actually doing a volunteer party for people that will come and help volunteer, and a meet and greet with the pilots personally, and autographs, so forth. So we're excited about that.
Wonderful. And folks want to know about that, they can visit you at the Expo this weekend.
Yes, they can talk to me at the Expo. I'll be there. I'll be there part of the time. There's one of our committee members will be there.
Terrific. Nathaniel Arthurs with us this morning at the Jimmy Stewart Airport Air Show is going to be happening in June. They'll be at the Chamber Expo this weekend. The commemorative challenge coin that he has over there, I'm looking at it at a distance right now. It comes in its own plastic case, and the front end has Jimmy in the very familiar image we have of him as an Air Force member, and then the back end is the picture of the plane itself, and the language that commemorates the fact that this airplane, Jimmy Stewart's very own airplane, is going to be right here on display at the Jimmy Stewart Airport. To get the challenge coins, you gave that list of businesses.
Yeah, it was Luxembourg's downtown, the 700 shop, the Jimmy Stewart Museum, the Tourist Bureau at the Indiana Mall next to Sears, and also at the airport itself. Yeah. And I will have them for sale at the Chamber Expo table this weekend on Saturday from 10 to 3. They'll be for sale there, too.
That's tremendous. And since the instrument landings at the airport began, I know that you've noticed, obviously, more people coming into the airport. Has it been a revelation to you how many people are now being able to use that and are taking advantage of it?
Correct. Yeah, I live right there, so I'm right in the flight pattern of the airport. I'm on Giese Road, and I get to enjoy the planes coming in all the time. So, yes.
Yeah.
you're seeing a lot more traffic. And